Hey, what up, y'all? It's Kick Nice, KLPC Holdings. September, sometime. I lost track of time. I'm doing so much. Just reflecting on the last trip I had and how it's turned into so much more. It's like a blossom. And start studying Japanese language, just how to speak it, how to listen to it, how to receive it. And now that I'm practicing it, I don't realize how Japanese it sounds. It sounds normal, like almost like I can hear it. I can hear what they're saying, and I just haven't memorized the sayings that they say in casual, and I'm working on that, like recalling it on point, like boom, and just saying it. It's muscle memory. It's your mouth, because they say it different. If you just do a tutorial, you'll get it. Like, and if you study a language before, you'll get it too. And it's little things. I just walk around like, what would I want to know what it is? And I start writing little notes everywhere and putting them everywhere, like inconspicuous spots. Like just I would see it in my house. Like and my daughter can see them too. I put them in a room. I name things. It's teaching me because I'm teaching her. So I'm doing these tutorials, getting to certain levels, and then if I can't do it, I know I gotta stop there, and I need to like understand. Like people don't understand when we talk about states of being. We talk about is, where something is, how, who, why, where, what, how, and when you figure out those words, you realize that it's something else to it. Like you could say like existence, your existence, te, te, and then in Spanish it's the same thing. So, but some things are different, and it just emphasizing your state of being. And it's deska, like do deska, non deska, like, and you hear that a lot in other European languages because they bleed over. So when somebody hears you from another language, they can almost understand you, but it's different things. They can tell what you are because of what it is. That's the world. Americans think if you don't know English, you're dumb. No, English is a harder language to learn because there's so many contradictions. With them, there's just like, how are you? Where are you at? What time is it? And if you know the root of words, you can say jikan. So if you see J-I in it, you know it's about time. So like kanji. Sorry, I got a cold. But it's crazy. And I'm talking to my daughter, and I know she's memorizing it. I want to get her into the mindset of learning is not about memorization. You can't memorize everything in the world. Look at the roots of things. The roots. All these languages, all Semitic languages and non-Semitic languages, I say it that way, they work off of certain sounds. And te is to you, te. Most languages, T-E-T-U-T-A, that means I'm talking to you. And something in Japanese that when you understand it, it makes it less complicated, is ka, K-A. That means it's a question. So when you see it, you can ignore it and just say the sound before it, like desu ka. A lot of people say ka, people say desu. And desu is like so many meanings, like what? Like I'm asking about anything. Desu ka. And when you put the ka on it, it's respect. It's like I'm asking this question seriously. And that takes off so many words. It just chops off a whole bunch of stuff. You start to see how these kids talk casually amongst themselves. You're not going to use the proper stuff that I'm learning. But I'll hear their little things. And I'll I'll understand how they talk, and I can communicate better. and all I did was just sit around and listen to tutorials and watch them and just repeat what they say. And then I was like, man, something to say it. Go outside. Like, it sounds so fucking gangster. I was in the fucking store just now. I went to the store. Went over there. Got some medicine. Then I went to the grocery store beside it. Went up in there. And I was like buying my stuff. And I got like this little, I'm a 50-year-old man. I got gray in my beard. But I look like I shouldn't. When I go out the house, women pay attention to me. People pay attention to me. So, and I'm casual. I just walk through the spot, go get my stuff. I'm bopping. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have my headphones on. Sometimes I don't. And then I get to the checkout joint. And I buy 2 bottles of wine. I don't drink, but I'm celebrating. I'm about to take a series of trips in the next 3 months. I'm chilling right now. I'm celebrating. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nobody to answer to except my daughter. So I'm up in there chilling, doing my thing. Got a splash of Creed on. This girl walk up beside me. She worked there, and I'm buying the wine. But it already let me like scan another thing. So I'm like, okay, I don't need to check no ID, you know. So she used it as an excuse to walk up to me and talk to me. Or not talk to me, but like just walk up to me. And I had a chain on, and it's like a samurai chain, you know. Y'all seen it. It's not a cross or anything. It's just like a monk bead, but it's a precious metal. I'll put it that way. A lot of people don't understand what it is. But some people see it. They know it's different. They understand it's Asian culture. I haven't said a word. I walk up and she's like, she said something. I don't even remember what she said because it didn't register. She's not even in my zone. But I see her. She popped up right next to me like, bam. Almost touched me. A little cute, whatever. And I'm like, oh. And she said something. And I'm thinking in Japanese. And I'm just like, Hashimimate. That means like nice meeting you for the first time. And she looked at me. I'm like, okay. I just put my head down. I ain't look at her. I pulled my wallet out. And I tried to pay, and in the first card it said no. Like it declined my PIN. Like I put the wrong PIN in. Another card, same thing. And she already walked off. I don't know if she's seeing this, but I'm like, oh shit, like what's going on? Like, but I got new debit cards and I didn't set the PIN. So I used my credit card, got the stuff, and I walked by. So she's sitting there, and I walk by because I'm about to leave. And I walk over to her, I'm like, I'm going to say something that she might pick up on. Because I know she didn't pick up on, like, the Japanese I just said. And I walked by, and she was trying not to look at me. So I looked at her in the eye and said, arigato gozaimasu. And looked at her and smiled. And then I walked, I dipped my head, then I walked on. To let her know it was respectful and everything. And she realized she didn't understand me, no matter what she thought I said to her. She was like, oh. And hopefully she was like, that sounded like, I've heard that before. What is that? Arigato. Like, cause I said it like the Japanese people. I said, arigato. And she was like, I just walked off. And a couple people heard me, and I was like, I didn't say anything that in that whole transaction in English. And you can't say I'm fronting. I'm talking to you in freaking Japanese. You just don't understand it. But it helps me to practice. And I always know, like, I have to present it a certain way because it's so respectful. Like, even if I told her, I said, gomenasai. When she like kind of touched me, I was like, gomenasai. That was like, sorry, respectfully. It was my fault. And then she said something. And then I said, konnichiwa or something like that. I said hello. I said hello. I said konnichiwa. I was trying to give her hints of things that I thought she would know. He playing. And then I said, I was thinking, I gotta keep saying something to her. so she'll get it. But she might have not got it. She probably been like, this dude was talking shit. No, I was like, Gomen Asai. Woo, that's gentlemanly in their culture. I can't wait to go back and use this shit. I'm loving it. I'm teaching myself Japanese. And I just got the phone with my daughter. The whole conversation was in Japanese. I know her mom's listening. I know whoever's around her listening because she's using her mom's phone. I opened it up when I started talking to her, and I didn't say hello in English or nothing. I just asked her how she was doing. I said, "O genki, nandatsuke." She responded immediately. She was like, genki. It means I'm in good health. And, we started from there. I asked her, what did you eat? I said, tabeshita wa, like eating, what did you do? And then she started naming things she ate. Then I asked her things. Did you eat a sandwich? No. Did you eat fruit? No. Did you eat, do you have juice? No. I said, And then we started talking about being polite. And we were talking about it in Japanese. She was understanding, and I would like give her, hints. I was like, I was like, recommend, I was like, wa susume nan desu ka? Like, what would you recommend? Like for food, like what do you want for lunch? And she was like, naming things, ramen, blah blah blah. It's a real word in Japanese. Ramen mizu, water. All right. I said, well, we're gonna end the conversation. Just say thank you, respectfully, and she can arigato. I'm like, no, baby, do it. Arigato, gozaimasu. When she did that, I said, mata ne, and she was confused. I said, meet you later, see you later, meet you later, mata ne. She was like, oh, okay. And then I tried to trick her. I said, aitashitemasu. And she was like, aitashitemasu. And she said, aitashitemasu. To me too, she like, I love you. And then the phone call was over. I told her, you killing me. Like, she was answering everything. She knew what I was saying and repeating it back. But that's my little project. I really invest in my girl because it's infinite returns, infinite beauty. Check it out. Clothing line, infinite beauty. All women, all ladies matter. That's the new hashtag for her clothing line. All ladies matter and infinite beauty. Check it. We're going to take it to Tokyo. Y'all going to see, jump on the train. Y'all see we produce results. KLPC Art and Health Institute coming. It might be a Tokyo location. It's nothing. Let's go. Let's get money. Y'all want to get money? Let's get money. Make people healthy. Travel the world. Peace. KLPC. I love you guys. Go love each other.